So I have been making some videos inviting people to fill certain roles. But there seems to be a misunderstanding because people are responding saying, well, I'm really great and I want to come down and here's like 3 details about me, and they think that's like an application. Maybe I wasn't clear that I'm going to be extremely picky about anyone I invite into my home and what I consider to be one of the best, coolest, interesting projects in the world. I'm not desperate for people. I'd rather be alone than have bad people here, and I consider most people to be bad. Sorry, I'm fairly misanthropic. Most community efforts, most development efforts fail because people are optimistic and they work with people who actually are a detriment to the project. Now, that may not be you. You may be a wonderful person, in which case I'd love to chat with you. But I've got an increasing number of people who just want to chat with me because they want to chat with me for some reason, and they're not very clear on who they are. They have no social media presence or a very weak one. They are not experts in their field that they would like to supposedly offer their services in. They may not even like it here. They don't seem to have watched other videos. And of course I haven't written the full plan up, and I probably won't. Not for sharing. I will write the whole plan up, and I need help doing that from people who know more than I do, but I don't think that's going to be public. I've been thinking even about taking down all my videos because I'm getting attention from people who sometimes are kind of pushy and they want to create a community that they want. They already are showing that they want to control my life. And that's what I'm looking for. I have a pretty fucking clear vision about what I want to do. I know this land really well. And it's a very difficult project. It is unlike any I've ever heard of. It's both extremely simple in its technology, to as primitive a level as I feel comfortable going, but it's also extremely complex in its design and also its cultural design. Meaning I'm not just into having whoever the fuck. Look at this pretty flower. That's a really pretty one. Look at that. Huh. Big white berry-like things. I wonder if those are edible. Well, I'm not going to eat it. It doesn't taste bad. I should look that plant up. Then there, of course, there's a whole biological component to the entire project. I mean, I think a lot about architecture and land design, but, well, I also think a lot about plants. Anyway, the people part is actually the hardest part. And 90% of intentional communities will fail within 5 years, or some other numbers. I read that somewhere, but who really knows? If you look at intentional community directories, you'll find large numbers of them have like 2 people, or 4 people. And so it's a dream of an intentional community. There are actually very few functioning intentional communities. And I'm extremely ambitious about what I want to create. And in order to create it, I have to find people with a lot of resources who like the idea. So if someone has no resources, for now, the conversation is pretty much over. I don't have jobs just laying around. I can't even keep you alive. There's tons of people looking for a free place to live. Not gonna fucking happen. And, the people I get into these roles that I'm describing have to be absolute experts in their field. There's no other way it's going to work. Sorry, but I have to be the pickiest I've ever been. Meaning I want to get thousands and thousands of applicants. How do I do that? Well, I'm working on it. How do I do it without even telling them what the project is? Even harder. Maybe I put myself in an impossible position. Maybe what I'm doing is impossible. And certainly anybody who feels like they're just not invited just because they say I'm available and I want to, and then they get pissy about it, well, that doesn't make me think that doesn't make me regret my decision, you know?